Welcome back. Last episode, we turned LittleX's graph into an API, but every request shared one graph. One user, really. Today we make it multi-user with authentication, and the change to our code is a single word. Here's where we are. Our walkers are marked pub, so they're public, and they all run on one shared root. Anyone can call them, and everyone sees the same data. For a real social app, that's not what we want. Alice and Bob should each have their own profile, their own feed. So let's give them that. Give. Here's the whole change. On every walker, pub becomes priv. That's it. Pub means public and shared. Priv means private and authenticated. The walker's body doesn't change at all, because it already starts at root. We just change which root it starts on. Here's the change, in the graph itself. Before, one shared root held everyone. Alice's profile and Bob's profile, hanging off the same root. Switch to priv, and each user gets their own root. Alice's root holds Alice's profile. Bob's root holds Bob's. Same shapes, now kept apart, and the runtime does the separating, not your code. Making walkers private also turns on authentication. Jac Start automatically adds two endpoints, one to register a user and one to log in. You don't write them. They show up in the docs alongside your walkers, ready to use. The flow is straightforward. Register a user with a username and a password. Log in, and you get back a token. From then on, every walker call carries that token in an authorization header, and the server routes a request to that user's root. Call a private walker without a token, and the server turns you away as unauthorized. Here's setup profile from the deliverable. The only difference from last episode is the first line. Walker priv instead of walker pub. The traversal is identical. Start at root, find or create the profile, fill it in. Now it just runs on the caller's own root. Let's see it. Alice registers, sets up her profile, and posts 2 tweets. Bob does the same, with 1 tweet. Now Alice loads her feed, she sees her 2 tweets. Bob loads his, he sees only his 1. Same walker, same code. Each user sees only their own graph. But a social app still needs to discover people. 2 built-ins handle that. Grant shares a node so other users can read it. We grant each new profile, and all roots walks every user's root, not just your own. Get all profiles uses both, so from any account you can list everyone, even though each user's own data stays private. It's all in the deliverable, the same file as last episode, with pub changed to priv and 2 grants added. The requests script registers Alice and Bob and walks through the whole thing. Isolation first, then the global directory. Grab it and run it. That's authentication and multi-user from one keyword. Pub to priv gives every user their own isolated root. Register and login come for free, and grant with all roots let you share exactly what you choose. Same walkers, same graph, now a real multi-user app. See you in the next one.